Perth, I feel like it's really underrated. Perth. Welcome to Perth. Perth, Western Australia. I don't know how to start this video, but we are in Perth, Western Australia. Ben is graduating, so that's why we're here. We're visiting family, we're visiting friends. I love Perth. I think we've been to Perth, I don't know, a handful of times. We've been to Perth a couple of times since I've been here in Australia, and I just love it. It's so underrated. We are only in Perth for a long weekend, but it's going to be an absolutely jam-packed long weekend. We're seeing friends, we're seeing family. We're going to Rottnest Island today, which I'll talk about in a second. And Perth just has like a really good underrated food and cafe scene, so we're gonna explore a little bit. We are staying at QT Perth. I love the QT hotels. If you are in Australia or New Zealand, and I think Singapore, they have QT locations, highly recommend. They're very like design focused. It's very cool. They always have like a rooftop bar. So it's just like a fun experience. I just really enjoy it. So we are here at QT Perth, but we're gonna be honestly barely here at the hotel because as I said, it's completely jam-packed. It's 6 a.m. We're gonna go to Rottnest Island today, a whole day trip. Rottnest Island is an island that's about an hour away from Perth by ferry, so that's why we're up so early. We're gonna go catch the earliest ferry we can from Fremantle. We're waiting for our friends to come pick us up, and it's just gonna be amazing. Rottnest is just a gorgeous, beautiful island. Blue water, there's shipwrecks off the coast, like you can snorkel the shipwrecks, like that's how close they are. And the best part of all is they have quokkas. If you don't know what quokkas are, look them up. They're just tiny little guys. I'll put a photo. They're just tiny little guys, little marsupials, little mammals, and they have like no natural predators on this island because it's so remote. So they're not afraid of humans. They'll come right up to you. You can take a selfie with them, but you can't touch them. You can't touch them, but you can take a selfie with them, and they're just so cute. They have these little smiles, and I can't wait. I went to Rottnest once in 2017 when I first arrived in Australia, but I haven't been back since. The ferry is a little bit expensive, so it is a limiting factor. So I haven't been back, but I'm so excited to go with friends. We rented snorkels, we rented bikes. We're gonna go around the island or as much of the island as we can and just have a really good day. It's gonna be a hot one, so I'm trying to be as sun safe as I can. I know I don't look it yet, but I will be covered up. And yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Then we've got dinner tonight at Balthazar, which is a really nice restaurant here in Perth. I've never been, so we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow, seeing Ben's family. I probably won't vlog that, to be honest with you. I mean, he's graduating, no biggie, just kidding. And then Sunday, we're seeing more friends. Wait, so yeah, today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, and then we go home. So that's our weekend. It's gonna be an absolutely jam-packed weekend, but I can't wait. As I said, Perth is highly underrated. I'm super excited. It's 6 a.m. They're picking us up very shortly. I need to have this cup of coffee. I probably don't seem like I need caffeine right now, but I assure you that I do. And that's gonna be our day. Let's go to Rottnest.
Living without it, thinking about you and all the been used. Why keep fighting if you're gonna lose? Why keep fighting if you're gonna lose?
Everybody away from Rottnest.
The world is cruel, sick and bare. I wanna change it, don't you care? Looking for a way to pay my dues. Everything's grey, including you. Everything's grey, including you.
So we are here on a beach on Rottnest Island. It's like a 9-minute bike ride from the main part. This beach actually has a shipwreck here. I don't want to mispronounce it, but I think it's called the Aribes or the Aribis. I don't know. There's 2 shipwrecks on Rottnest. We're going to try and do both. This is the harder one to find. Basically, when you come to the ferry, just bike to the left. That's basically what it is. And we kind of just ran across it. There's like one, sorry, it's flies. We're gonna go snorkeling. Look how absolutely gorgeous it is. Crystal clear water, white sand. I'm very scared of how burnt I'm gonna get today though.
We'll save your tears for me, 'cause I deserve to be.
Okay, so the last shipwreck didn't work. We got there and high tide was in. It was super weedy, so we skipped that one. We're now at Henrietta Rocks, which is another shipwreck, and we are gonna go snorkeling here no matter what. If you come to Rottnest, try and get an e-bike. We tried to, but they were actually sold out, and we looked maybe a month ahead of time. But we got a push bike, which is fine, it works, but it's very hilly. So it's hot, there's no shade, you get dehydrated. If you can, get an e-bike because the hills are killer. Anyways, we're gonna go snorkeling at the shipwreck. I'll see if I can show it to you from the shore.
Out there, a bit wavy, but hopefully, I don't know, just we should cool down. I'm already burning.
I was just about to make a video that I hadn't seen any quokkas yet, but as we did our last stop, we found a couple quokkas. They're super cute, but since there's only like 2 crowd of people, I did get some cute videos, but they're mostly interested in food, which you're not supposed to feed the quokkas or touch the quokkas. They'll come check you out and then they'll keep going on their way. Anyways, that's exactly what we're doing. We're biking. As I may have mentioned before, there's no shade here and there's very little water, so make sure you're stocked up. That's why I'm trying to be as protected as possible. I know I look very dorky, but it's hot and there is no shade or water besides the ocean. To the vlog.
Like and subscribe.
Hey everybody, just wanted to check in the middle of the day. I am trying to stay out of the sun as best as I can because there is no shade on this island and not a lot of water outside of like the ferry terminal. We just went for a swim. This is Salmon Bay here. Gorgeous spot to snorkel. It's a little bit rough, a bit of a current today, but highly recommend. It's so beautiful. Now we are going to bike the rest of the island. If you're enjoying this video so far, please like, please subscribe if you haven't. It really helps me. I just make these videos for fun, so I really appreciate you being here. All my friends have biked off, so I gotta go. Let's go. These are the quokkas. They are native to Rottnest Island. There's about 10,000 or so, and they're marsupials, so they actually have pouches. They're super cute. They don't have any natural predators on the island, as far as I know anyway, so they're not afraid of humans. You can't touch them and you can't feed them, but they always think you have food, so that's why they're very curious. But they're very cute. We just got back from Rottnest, all cleaned up, a little bit sunburnt. Ben is a little bit worse off than me. One thing about Perth, I feel like it's really underrated. I feel like some people kind of stick their nose up at Perth because maybe there's not as much going on. It's not as big of a city as Sydney or Melbourne. But while it is a smaller city, I think it's highly underrated. What it lacks in population, it makes up in like concentration of goodness. There are so many good restaurants. There's so many good cafes. The lifestyle is really chill. It's a beach lifestyle. It's more affordable than Sydney and Melbourne. Having said all that, we are going to a really nice dinner at this place called Balthazar. Okay, let me show you the outfit. We got cute little cherry earrings, red bag, very cute and all white moment. Let's go to dinner. I don't think I'm gonna bring the camera. If I take any, it'll be like little phone shots. And yeah, let's go. Perth day 2. Got up really early. I'm still on Melbourne time. I'm feeling pretty good because I feel like I came out relatively unscathed from Rottnest, because if you've ever been to Rottnest Island, there's no shade whatsoever. It's very hot. I was terrified that I was going to just get absolutely heat stroke, sunburnt to hell, like all the above. But I actually feel like I came out relatively unscathed, so I'm pretty happy about that. Today is going to be mostly a family day. So Ben is graduating today, which is really exciting. Congrats to Ben. But also we're going to go see his family. So I probably won't be able to vlog much. Having said that, we're meeting his family in Fremantle for lunch. Ben and I might just go to Fremantle for breakfast as well, which would give us a little bit of time to walk around and explore, and also go to like a cute Fremantle cafe. We'll see. Other than that, I'm not sure how much vlogging I'll be able to do today. I wish I could show you a little bit more of what Perth has to offer. Like I am showing you Rottnest and, you know, Fremantle as well, but Perth itself, like the CBD and Cottesloe, like there's lots of cute little neighborhoods. Mount Lawley, for example. If you've ever been here, highly recommend. I won't be able to show you that this time, but I can drop some recommendations. If you want, just let me know. Otherwise, let's go to Fremantle. I gotta get dressed. We're seeing family. They want to take like family photos, so I gotta look very nice. We are in Fremantle, which is maybe like 30 minutes outside of Perth. It's also where you get the ferry to Rottnest. It's just this cute little like port town, historical town, right? Like it's like a sister city to Perth that has now become part of Perth. Is that correct? Yeah. Anyways, it's really cute. Very like historical old buildings. We're just spending the morning exploring, got some breakfast at Peggy's. But now we are going to the Maritime Museum. No, the Shipwreck Museum. There is also a Maritime Museum. We're in the Shipwreck Museum. It's free, at least this year, this summer here in Perth. All WA museums are free. Little known fact, I actually really love history. And we're going to this museum specifically because they have the Batavia shipwreck. Like they rebuilt the ship as it's not even a model, it's the actual ship. And they have it inside the Shipwreck Museum. Pretty stoked. I won't go into it, but if it like interests you in any capacity, look up the Batavia shipwreck because it's the craziest story. So we're going to the Shipwreck Museum specifically to go see the Batavia, the actual ship, right now, and then just walking around Fremantle a little bit. Great place just to spend your morning. Very cute, lots of good food, good vibes.
Graduation.
Ben is graduating and we're very proud. Good morning, everybody. It is our last day in Perth. If we're looking a little dusty, a little worse for wear, it's because we went out for cocktails last night and we don't drink a ton usually, so we're a little bit out of it. It's our final day in Perth. We go back to Melbourne around like 4 p.m., so we are going to spend the day seeing some friends, going to some cafes. First, we're going to go for a bit of a walk, though. Elizabeth Quay is just like a really gorgeous part of Perth. It's really beautiful along the water. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk, get a coffee, get a pastry, and then we're meeting some friends for lunch. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. This trip went really very quickly. I mean, Ben's graduation was really the main thing. So that ate up like all of Saturday. And then Friday we were on Rottnest. So that was the weekend. 4 p.m. flight. Because of the time difference, we get back to Melbourne at like midnight, I think. What is it? So 4 p.m., 4-hour flight, and then we lose 3 hours. Yeah, it's going to be rough. And we go right back to work tomorrow. but it is what it is. We try desperately to stay on a Melbourne time zone, like getting up really early, 5, 6, 7 a.m. because Melbourne time is obviously 3 hours later. But that's almost impossible because then that means, okay, fine, you can't get dinner with friends, you can't get drinks. So we've basically like done Melbourne time zone mornings, getting up early, and then Perth time zone evenings and staying up late, which means we're just lacking sleep. And I feel like you can really see it in my eyes. We got coffee, but one thing about Perth, or at least the Perth CBD, everything seems to really shut on the weekends. Like, we're walking along the street and it's like dead. So it's basically just coffee from a hotel lobby, but it's good enough. Enjoyed this video, please chuck it a like. It really helps me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've also got my other social media accounts, TikTok, Instagram, etc. in my bio, as well as the description of this video. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Please let me know if you need any Perth recommendations, comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Bye.